I am DM Zone. This is Gamer's Oasis. Let's get into it. Okay, guys. So this video is going to go out just a little bit late in the same day, hopefully. But super busy. Wasn't able to get to it. I do appreciate all the views and whatnot of people who watched the last video on Dungeons & Dragons Online. I'm going to do a different video on the same thing. And then we'll go ahead and get into it. I'm going to start with a brand new character, level 1, coming off the ship with just a little bit of starter gear that you get for completing the beginning part. Though I didn't actually complete it, I just skipped it. So let's get into it so you can take a look at it. Alright guys, so as you can see here, I have just got my bar set up a little bit, got a few things moved. I have 42 hit points. I haven't even got my free thing for today. So 400 XP and a potion of greater heroism. Might be able to use that. Bonus to stats, +4 to skills. I am a thief, so that's beneficial. Drop that down this bar. Alright, got Ring of Water Breathing. For completing the beginning area, you get a weapon. In this case, I chose a rapier. You also get a bow that has fire on it and 100 arrows. So very standard stuff. I have not unlocked this. This has a lot. Basically because I bought this early, I get like a starter pack, but I haven't even done that. Most of those items can be used for a few levels. So we have Keeping the Borderlands. You can go there. I'm going to do this little first scenario. This scenario is not the best, if I remember right, because there are undead in here. You can see here's all the trainers in this area. I'll be speaking to the rogue trainer here when I come back. Okay, I can't do the other two because this character has not done it on the harder difficulties. So I'll show you when I come back, and I'll be able to do the Heyton's Crypt at higher difficulty. It's also going to have all these little pop-up texts that come up for new people. I can turn that off. And when there's a narrator talking, I'll go ahead and not do this. So, some strange noises down here. Let me pass.
Strange. Sarcophagi line the walls, but they're broken open and empty. Where did the bodies go?
Alright, so I know there's a secret door because of a draft.
You found some kind of secret door in the wall. This is a dark and dusty passage. It doesn't look like anyone's come through here in decades.
That potion actually could be very useful. Because there are times we need to have a certain level of jump. Breaking things does give you completion XP for the dungeon itself. I want to say this is one you break. There's some you don't want to break with grips. Alright, this is sort of a trap.
A chest. It's out in the open and unprotected. And that's probably what the dead cultist by the chest thought.
I've got a little bit of lag here. There we go.
Acid sprays out of the wall as the gate slams shut. There must be some mechanism controlling the trap here is set to spray acid onto whoever approaches the chest. But you can disable it now that you've disconnected the trap's firing mechanism. The chest is safe to approach now.
So we got +1 insulated, absorption bonus. We don't care about repair, nor would anyone wearing chainmail. So I have to flip the lever to be able to reopen that door. So, these
A
chests...
treasure chest glimmers in this passage. There may be something of use inside. What were those cultists up to? This bears more investigation.
So I have an item that's worn. I have no idea how I've already got something worn.
This heavy mace is a bludgeoning weapon, ideal for smashing apart skeletons. Their bones are resistant to puncturing or slashing weapons.
So, drop this down here. That'll allow me to switch weapons. This is a +1 thing of chain. So if I come here, you can see my armor class is 18. It's also going to probably change my appearance. I go to a 19 armor class and it did change my appearance. As you can see, I look a little different. Armor will change your appearance, and certain armor...
In the middle of
cooler
this
than others.
chamber is an evil devourer altar. By it, a Sahuagin rumbles.
For generations, the human Heytons have forestalled us. Now the dead Heyton shall serve the Devourer's slaves. They'll be the army to crush the Korthos resistance,
Cries the Sahuagin. The Sahuagin's plan must have been to use these devourer altars to animate every body in this crypt. But by your hand, a magical crest appears from the destroyed altar. If you take it with you, it may be useful later. You continue to hear cultists about their evil work from further inside the crypt.
I'm going to go back this way so you can see what it looks like coming from the other direction if you don't find the secret passageway. Oops, I got a little bit of lag. Doesn't really change a whole lot. It allows you to bypass a couple monsters, but not really.
A treasure chest glimmers in the dark passage here. Though rusty, this longsword is still sharp. It's a slashing weapon, perfect for slicing through putrid zombie flesh that would resist puncturing or bludgeoning weapons. As you slay these foul cultists, take care to keep your own health up. There's a Sahuagin in here, performing some kind of ritual.
Come, dead son of Korthos, rise and do my...
The altar glows with dark power, and the Sahuagin continues.
Kill everyone in Korthos. Kill any who would help them.
The Sahuagin were using this vile devourer altar another crest drops out as you smash the altar. There might still be other altars elsewhere in this crypt.
So if you notice on the bottom right, there was a dice with modifiers. So it's saying I have +7 to hit at this level because I have a higher dexterity. That is where that bonus comes from. And this is what they call a finesse weapon. If I were to use that longsword, it would be considered a strength weapon and I wouldn't get that bonus. So we'll go that way in a second.
There's another Sahuagin. It croaks.
Crag Wolf Heyton, in life you served the light. But in death you shall serve the devourer. Ha 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 ha!
The Sahuagin gloats. These devourer altars will create a blight of undead upon Korthos. When the altar collapses, a third crest appears. It glows with cold magic.
Here's a big fight. We have 3 of them. Best to get the caster down first. So this game started out with a tremendous amount of lag and really hasn't ever been able to completely fix it. You can see there's the place I was at earlier. So if I would have continued, we just would have gone this way. As it turns out, I didn't. I'm basically to the point of where I need to go. I'm going to use this shrine to rest up. I'm going to need the health. Not using the shrine gives me a slight benefit of XP. But I should be fine. And I feel like having these hit points are going to be more valuable.
A magical barrier blocks the way, and behind it, another Sahuagin performs unholy rituals at a devourer altar. This barrier appears linked to 3 sockets in the wall. If you find the crests to those sockets, it may allow you passage. You fit the last crest in place, and the magic shield dissipates. The Sahuagin inside spits out in a venomous voice.
These fools who would keep Korthos shall be consumed by the devourer.
Looking down at a corpse on the altar, the Sahuagin says,
And you, dead hero of hate and blood, shall be the devourer's teeth.
Destroy the sarcophaguses for bonus XP. I think it actually requires that. I get the chest afterwards. The mission ends when I destroy this last altar.
Your bold actions saved Korthos and brought the Sahuagin's fell scheme to naught. The treasure chest in the antechamber is now yours.
All right, so this is an example of first entry level dungeon. I did this one a long time ago, but I just wanted to kind of redo it and show a beginning character with the new audience. You know, very much still very playable. This is a harder mission for this particular class because thieves don't necessarily do well against undead. They don't get either backstabs and whatnot. You always get the same loot. This one gives you a bonus to your constitution, gives you a -1 to your wisdom, -1 to your intelligence. This one here gives you +1 to your will save and +1 to your concentration. I generally take this one, mostly because I don't...
Some of the braver villagers tried to stem the Sahuagin tide, but their courage led to naught but grievous injuries. Korthos needs someone with more than just guts.
All right, so I've gained 2 action points that I can spend basically on whatever I want. Going into the halfling accesses all sorts of other things. When I get 3 points spent, I can get things like this, +1 dragon mark. But like, I haven't decided which way I want to go. I can skip the halfling and just go into the different ones. They also have Harper Agent if you're the right alignment. You have the Knife Fighter, the Falconry. So they have many, many options. If I was to choose anything, I'd probably go Mechanic. I like the Mechanic personally. Mechanic specializes more with the repeating crossbow. Acrobat is also pretty good, focuses on the staff, and then the assassin attacks is all in the assassin path. Harper, all that. I'm not going to spend that. I'm just going to get the first level of halfling, +1 to all saves, because that makes sense. I'm going to save my points after that. We'll worry about the rest of it later. You come down here though, into the starting area. You have another quest here to do. Over here you have an additional quest. And then you get a quest after that to go out this way. And you can see everyone's got their red dragon companion, so I don't know what that's about. But over here there's an inn. Not this. This is an additional quest. Or just the inn. Nope, this is the inn. And there is a quest back here too. But here you can talk to the spirit binder to bind yourself to this location. When I die, I want to come back to here. That way I can immediately start to heal. While you're in an inn, you can drink or eat food, and then that will allow you to heal faster. This is a quest right here. Takes you to the store, allows you to buy things. These type of things. So yeah, very typical starting area. And then from here, you have, like I said, that next area, which actually has a wild area. Oops, I can't go underneath that rope. Through those gates. Or you can take this boat here, and you can go either to the main town, or you can go to 8 Barrel, if I'm not mistaken, which is a whole different area. And I believe she gives you a quest eventually. So yep, this is this beginning game. You can see here, here's another one of those, they've returned it's a level 11 character right here. Obviously, level 11 characters don't typically have these type of things going on, but because he's a reincarnation, you can see that he or she has all those things. And you can tell that by the little things on the side of the name. So if I come over here, this one here, the Scarhard, does not a reincarnation. Neither does the Rakapalm. Neither one of those have the reincarnation. And this character doesn't have it. Alright guys, so let me know what you think about this game. If you want to see me play something specific all the way through, I think that'd be fine. If you want me to continue to play my reincarnated character who's currently a fighter, I think that'd be fun too. I'm thinking about doing this as like a live stream on Twitch and just playing, and if I have other people to play with, we'd meet up, complete dungeons, that type of stuff. And it'd be come and go basically as you wanted a little bit, at least to start, and then we go from there to see how things would go. And then when I got to level 20, I'm going to reincarnate, like I said in the last video. I'd come back as a barbarian next time, which would be super easy leveling. And then when I come back again, I come back as a paladin. So anyways guys, like I said, let me know if that's something you would find interesting, even if it wasn't like a YouTube video, if it was just something I did on like Twitch or something like that, and just played every now and then to have fun and whatnot. So yeah, I'm interested to know what you guys think about this. Alright guys, see you guys next video. Keep rolling those dice. Bye.